Welcome and hello, my beautiful Virgos. Brenda Tarot here, and this is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of March the 21st to the 27th, 2022. So, starting off with your all-over energy card, you have been given the Two of Wands, and it indicates here the wishing game. Okay, so, it indicates that maybe you've worked hard to see things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for those results to come to fruition. Remember, the number 2 is all about choices and decisions, but it's also about partnering up, bringing others into the equation where perhaps two minds are better than one. You could be, partnering up with somebody in business or getting together with someone at your place of employment. In the past, maybe you've been afraid to make these decisions or choices on your own, but now you're no longer held a prisoner by this fear or the constraint maybe of old beliefs. I want you to expect the best, to be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is strong right now. Trust and use it to assist you. I do think that you're moving forward in this beautiful new direction, and you need to take the bull by the horns. You've done something. You're achieving something. You're in the process of just starting now to see things come into existence. Coming into your own, taking those steps to improve your career or your business, and knowing now that you're right on track. So continue going forward, forge ahead, and don't allow anyone or anything to hinder your progress in the interim here. I don't want you to get distracted by other people, but again, I want you to consider working in partnership with those whose skills complement yours. It's a joint endeavor here, and it'll help you achieve your goal. If you're doing any negotiations this week, know that that's going to be good and it's going to work out. This is you being able to have hope for the future. Some of you might be involved this week in signing contracts and business agreements, but you've got great potential here, and this is controlled progress coming your way. Beautiful way to start off your reading. Sorry guys, but I just moved and dropped my mouse on the floor. Sorry about that. Now, in your first row here, coming in behind you, could be past tense energy. This is about taking your time, doing things in moderation, not jumping into that quicksand and then trying to figure out how you're going to swim your way out. While you're here in this sort of pause state of action, it's not the hangman, albeit, but you are being asked to take your time, to consider doing some mind work. Consider doing something in the background, perhaps. It doesn't involve jumping in too quickly, doing your research. I think you've got intervention here. Look at the wings. They usually are portrayed with divinity behind them and help, and knowing that the right time things are going to surface and you'll be able to go out there after your goals. You're in the process of doing that now. I think some of you are going to be cutting things out of your life, cutting things that are no longer serving you. The sword is sharp and it cuts through and breaks the cords that have been binding you. She's a very, very wise, forthright, and serious queen. She looks around her court and she realizes that certain things aren't helping her to work amongst her court and her people successfully. They're gone. She replaces it, she lets it go, and she learns from the lessons. I think you're cutting something out that is, you're thinking about getting rid of something, walking away from something that isn't serving you. And at the end of the day, it will bring you satisfaction, because this is celebration, celebrating your accomplishments, what you've been working on, what you've been taking your time to process through, to cut out of your life, to finally see. By freeing yourself and doing that, you're going to be able to celebrate yourself, celebrate this occasion, celebrate getting rid of things that no longer serve you. Now, this is also the card of commitments. I talked about the two coming in here and partnership. Perhaps you're committing yourself to someone in a relationship. This could be a wedding, an engagement, or even a partnership. No matter how you look at it, I think you're getting together to celebrate something great and realizing that you matter here. Okay, getting rid of what doesn't serve you anymore is a difficult thing to do, and it takes time to process that. It takes time to think about it and the right way to go about it. But I think at the end of the day, you're going to do this, Virgos. You're going to step up into the power and say, I've got to let this go. I've got to walk away from this. I need to go forward. I want to be happy again. Beautiful. You're going to take, here in your center position, could be what's going on now. You've decided to take control, and the Emperor is very wise. He's logical. He's organized. He crosses his T's, he dots his I's. He does not rush into anything. He prepares himself accurately so that he has complete clarity and able to move forward towards his goal. And that's why he succeeds. Some of you might be going in business. You may be head of a business. You might be hiring somebody here, bringing someone in as a partner with you. For some of you, you could be considering doing that. Others, you may be stepping up and becoming just your own boss, your own entrepreneur. You pushed hard and you've worked hard for this goal. Okay, the Ten of Swords says it's done. You felt as though you had the burdens, all the burdens, you were carrying and pushing dead weight uphill, but you completed it. You didn't give up. And that's what this is, why this is asking you to consider leadership here. You proved yourself, okay? All the hard work and effort that you've applied to something here is giving you the privilege of the world and the universe seeing you as a leader. So step up into the power of that. Be confident. Go for your goals here. The Knight of Cups shows up. Knight of Cups could be somebody coming in here to offer you their hand in a very emotional way. They may be, they could be your partner in love. This could be someone charging in at that most important moment that says, hey, I'm here to help. This Knight of Cups comes charging in and sweeps you off your feet when you least expect it. But they're powerful and they're strong and they're a beautiful energy for you to lean into. You might be considering bringing your partner into your business. Maybe you're thinking that's what this is. Your spouse, your partner, someone who you care about and you trust. Because I do believe that the Knight of Cups is very trustworthy. They're compassionate, they're understanding, they come in and they're very charismatic, but they come with an honesty about them. I've always thought that this particular knight is a very honest, caring individual, emotional. These are usually about relationships. And I think if you're bringing someone in, whether it's in a marriage or whether it's in a business partnership, I think you're going to find that you've made a really good decision. Now, coming in towards you, your future possibly, the Four of Pentacles. You are in the process of balancing things. You could be juggling money around. You could be trying to use your money to your greatest benefit and advantage. Some of you might be, putting some away as a retainer to protect yourself if for any reason. For others, I think you're going to see great success coming in, and maybe you actually had to go and ask for a loan. Know that it's likely it's going to be approved, and you'll have the resources to perhaps create what it is you want here, whether it's business or home life or whatever. You should have success getting it. For others, maybe you now have the resources to pay off a long-standing debt. Beautiful energy. Also, I always read this card as, how do you use your energy? Some of you might be giving 150% of yourself to everybody else that is demanding your time. There comes a time where you have to step back, put up boundaries and say, hey, I'm not available, without explanation, okay? Think about your own needs. Don't give all of yourself away to the whole world here. It's important you take care of your own needs. Others might be isolating and hermetizing themselves, not getting out enough, and people are missing you. So get out there and enjoy life. Our world is freeing us out now to do that. You've got the Two of Pentacles here. You had the Two of Wands, and now there's choices and decisions that may require your attention. They could be two offers, two opportunities, two choices, and two major decisions that you might have to make. I do not see this as complicated or challenging. So look at it in a lighter manner and know that it's going to be an easy one for you to make. You could need to balance yourself, though, because you may be taking on a lot more than you had anticipated that you were going to do. The workload. Remember, learn from this workload here in the center position. You've done the work. Allocate it to other people. Balance yourself here. Maybe you're needing to balance your work life with your home life. Coming in next, you have the Nine of Swords. And that's a card that says, you still may be troubled worrying about things. But I don't see a reason for this here. I think you're planning your moves very well with the Four of Pentacles. And making the right decisions will alleviate the worry and the going back and forth in your head that could be causing you not to get the rest that you need. So pay attention to that. Do not allow yourself to go to bed worrying. You need to be on top. You need to be thinking on your feet. You need to listen to that little voice of reason to succeed here. And you have the power, because you are your own boss here now. You have the power, if you take your time, get rid of those things that don't serve you and pick the right partners to align yourself up with on your path to success. Powerful reading, my beautiful Virgos. Now, your outcome card is, hey, surrender to effortlessness. You've done the work here, okay? So stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So it's about realizing that, the worst is over, okay? Let go of those worries. These decisions you're making should not be too difficult. I think you're managing your money well, and you've got the right people coming in here to support you in your endeavor. Celebrate it, my beautiful Virgos. I think you're having a good week, and there will always be challenges while you're waiting for this success to come in. Well, my beautiful Virgos, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots and lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.